I'm Drew.
And I'm Garrett. And this is Dessert Time with Drew and Garrett.
Here at Dessert Time with Drew and Garrett, we know that some people are allergic to things, and that sucks. We're going to make it suck a little less with a cake that doesn't have milk, eggs, or nuts.
That sounds good.
What you need to make chocolate cake and chocolate brownies, what you will need to make the cake and the frosting is vinegar, flour, baking soda, cocoa powder, semi-sweet chocolate chips, vanilla extract, vegetable oil, honey, powdered sugar, margarine, and sugar.
First, you will need to measure out the ingredients and put them in the mixing bowl. First, you will need 1.5 cups of flour.
The next thing you will need is 1 cup of sugar.
What you will need now is a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Delish.
The next ingredient you will need is 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Next, you'll need 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
What you will need next is 1 tablespoon of vinegar.
Next, you will need 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
What you will add next is 1 cup of water.
Next, you will need 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips.
Once you have all your ingredients in the mixing bowl, you'll want to mix them together. To do this, you can either use a mixer or a whisk.
For this recipe, you will need an 8x8 pan. You'll need to spray this with pans.
Once you have everything ready, you will want to pour the ingredients into the pan.
Next, you'll have to preheat the oven to 350 degrees.
Looks like it's time to put this sucker in the oven. You'll want to leave it in there for about 30 minutes. Here, stop it.
Next, you will set the timer for 30 minutes. Make sure to check. You don't want to fire.
Now that we got the cake in the oven, how about we make some frosting? How's that sound, Garrett?
Sounds good. For the first thing, to make the frosting, you will need a stick of margarine.
The next thing that you will need for the frosting is 2.5 tablespoons of honey.
The next thing you'll need is 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
The next thing you need to add is 1/2 cup of cocoa powder.
Next you'll need 2.5 tablespoons of water. What is a half?
Thing that you will need is 2.5 cups of powdered sugar.
Now you will need to mix everything together.
Sounds like the cake's done. Should we take it out?
Yes.
All that's left to do is let the cake cool and frost it. Looks like another successful dessert, wouldn't you say, Garrett?
I would say so.
Well, thanks for watching. Tune in next time for more Dessert Time with Drew and Garrett. It's fantastic.